came from the motherland and practicing colonialism, with policies extending power to this small island. Since you are the governor, with respect I'll call you Mother Tucker. Auntie, uncle, mother, we call our elders in this land. This little island, 39.5 square miles, a think tank of knowledge, irrespective how small our size. So my job here as a Calypsonian is to expose all the wrong. So Mother Tucker, the country needs some explanation. Pilots from foreign land can come here and do whatever they want. This Mother Tucker needs an explanation. Reducing airlift in this country, restricting wind here, that is puzzling me. This Mother Tucker needs an explanation. Abolishing night security at Osborne, our main port of entry. This Mother Tucker needs an explanation. We are not your tummy tucker, for sure not this boy proclaimer. So Mother Tucker, we deserve an explanation. Don't take our people for granted, behaving as if we are damn stupid. This Mother Tucker requires an explanation. Motherland raped these islands, took all our gold and diamonds, and then spat in our face when we cried for reparation. We were plagued by disasters, many left for greener pastures. Now the little that's left, you show no compassion. We have a leader, man a real docile premier, who kept allowing you to be a damn dictator. No crisis face us day by day. Cut off his tongue, some people say. Now what's on your mind can't even get any more airplay. Retiring the commissioner and all senior police officers. This Mother Tucker needs an explanation. Changing the age of retirement, the officers deserve better treatment. This Mother Tucker needs an explanation. Then you brought in a white commissioner. Seems like slavery starting all over. This Mother Tucker needs an explanation. We are not your tummy tucker, for sure not Basil Chambers. So Mother Tucker, we deserve an explanation. Don't take our people for granted, behaving as if we are so stupid. This Mother Tucker requires an explanation. At our main industries, construction and government services. Yet this country still in a serious dilemma.
Good night, good night, good night to the listening audience at home and abroad. Welcome to the Little Bay Multipurpose Sports Complex. We're third night of basketball in the MABA Invitational, annual MABA Invitational Basketball Tournaments. We have tip-off here, Montserrat versus St. Kitts and Nevis. Montserrat with possession. I am Astrid Wade, and I'll be bringing to you your commentary along with Coach Ken. And we'll try to make it as interesting as possible. St. Kitts with the ball. Number 4 for St. Kitts has the ball, passes it to 5, and there is a foul. Foul on 14, Julius Fergus, first foul for the night. Coach Ken, welcome.
Welcome. Thank you for having me again tonight.
Yes, man, yes.
I see that our Shamrock boys, and we must say that,
yes.
Our Shamrock boys are here playing against the skillful ballers, and they're in their white and green kit. Does that have anything to do with the colors of our beautiful country?
Yeah. Well, we try to keep it white and green as much as possible. So we went from being the Undertakers to the Volcanics to the Shamrocks.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, Nikon Weeks with the ball. Over to number 1 for Montserrat, Tom Phillips. Here is St. Kitts on the drive, and that's another foul there. Number 1 for St. Kitts has been fouled by number 13 for Montserrat. So number 1 for St. Kitts will go to the free throw line and attempt to shoot 2 free throws.
And we must say the numbers are here tonight, and it's the championship match. And I think the Montserrat fans or the community and the public needs to come out early and support our boys in this lovely MABA Invitational Tournament,
yes,
which is going very well. I'm loving the basketball I've seen so far.
Yes.
And
very competitive.
Yes,
yeah, very competitive.
Support it, yeah?
Yeah.
So now you have the St. Kitts and Maynard driving, and our Maynard, and that's your player.
Yes.
But not tonight. Well, he's a player that you admire,
yes,
because of his foundation basketball that he
footwork,
brings back.
everything,
Yes.
everything.
All right, so he picked up something on the edge. He picked something up.
Yeah, he got a foul on the floor. He looked like
yeah.
something. Yeah.
So it's out to the captain. Captain goes to the number 1. Number 1 takes it back to the captain, turns inside to the number 10 at the edge of the back, throws up for a 3. And we have tonight for Shamrock boys, I see veteran on the court again. Is that something that you think is going to work for?
Yeah, it brings some stability to the team. You need to put some maturity in between the youngsters.
Yes. Yes.
And Nikon brings that to the game.
And that was a quick, fast break by the number 4 from St. Kitts. And now the score is 6. Sugar Boys and Montserrat Shamrocks 0. Still early. So we're asking everyone to come out. It's Christmas. Do your thing. Be here and watch some lovely basketball. And veteran... Wow. And we know officials are on it tonight.
Yes,
and they must be on it in this type of encounter, because a lot of what you call it, emotions.
Yes, will come out tonight.
Yes. So we're just hoping that it covers with the sportsmanship.
Yes, of course. And the referees are going to have to keep it tight. That's their job.
Yeah.
To manage what happens on the court. Yeah. St. Kitts with the possession. Number 5 of St. Kitts dribbles, skips it back to number 10, to the top of the key to 5. 5 dribbles around, tries to find his. And then number 10 for St. Kitts shoots, big jumper from the top of the arc. Yeah. So St. Kitts is on a roll here. Montserrat is yet to score. 7:54 on the shot clock, on the time clock. Here is Montserrat. Possession. Julius Fergus with the ball, skips it to Philip. Teshawn Philip dribbles number 1 for Montserrat. Passes it to Julius Fergus, who puts up a jump shot and he misses. St. Kitts with the rebound. Number 1 for St. Kitts. Tries to get it over, but Stevel Rodney tried to steal that there from Nash. And here it is, big man, guard for St. Kitts, number 4, drives the baseline and scores. Montserrat needs to play some defense here.
Yeah.
St. Kitts is just walking through.
And something that they started good with last night, that very good defensive play, double teaming the BVI players. I think that should be something.
Here's a steal here from St. Kitts again. St. Kitts dominating here. Number 10 for St. Kitts in the paint. And puts it up. I know, coach, I know.
And so there's an early timeout.
Yes.
An early timeout from the Montserrat Shamrocks. I think the coach has seen something and he's pulling his players. Let's go, guys. Get it together. This is the moment. What would you be saying there?
Well, settle down, guys. Settle down. Early times, big game, you have to settle down, get your composure, and then execute.
Execute.
Yeah, and I think that's what's happening to Montserrat right now. The guys are a bit shaky for the start. But St. Kitts is capitalizing on the Montserrat weakness.
Yes, all right. So we should see some changes coming back on the court
Yes,
after
of course.
this time out.
Of course.
And for the audience out there, you're being portrayed here from the Montserrat Shamrock guys. They're here on the court in their white and green. If you're looking from your YouTube channel,
Yes.
you can see our boys in the white and green. In the mix of you have it's Bong.
Bevan Greenaway.
Bevan Greenaway. And
Yes.
I know I don't want him to hear that because I grew up in his yard. So.
Yes. No, but he doesn't mind. He doesn't mind. He's not a guy that will
Yes.
take offense to anything like that.
Yes.
Yes.
So our boys need to settle,
Yes.
as you heard Mr. Wade saying, as a veteran as well in this sport. I tip my hat to these guys.
Yes.
And they're here, Ken alongside, Coach Ken alongside Mr. Wade. So now,
Montserrat with the ball. Nikon Weeks, number 7 for Montserrat, drives. 2, gives to Stevel Rodney, who puts it up and misses. Nikon Weeks the rebound, puts it up again. And Nikon is a guy that'll get in there and do that.
and doing that.
Yes.
So would you say he's a exchange, a swap for Maynard? But Maynard
Yeah,
is
well, Maynard, I'll give Maynard the edge on him. But Nikon is one of my all-time favorite players.
Yes,
I played with him for a couple of years. We won a couple of championships. And he's a guy that I just love playing with.
And I've played little basketball with him in school, and all in school he's very dominant.
Yes,
so,
that's how he is.
And so he carried that trait still
Yep.
into this
Yep.
in his mature career.
Yeah,
So yes,
yeah, and I had to beg him to play one more.
one more time.
One more. I tell him, give
Yes.
me one more. He said, I want to finish with playing
Yes.
national ball. I said, no, one more.
Yes, and,
Yes.
and as you can see,
Yes.
he's doing justice.
Of course.
Yes,
And he brings that maturity in the team.
yes.
Yes. So here at Little Bay, we have Montserrat with the ball. Nikon Weeks has it. Passes it to Julius Fergus, number 14, who dribbles. Passes it to Jazzy Weeks, number 2. Comes to the top of the key, dribbles around. Skips it to Teshawn Phillip. And he puts it up, and there is a foul on number 1 for St. Kitts. Now, I'm looking at the whole matchup, and I think St. Kitts is basically outsizing us
Yes.
tonight.
In the height.
In the height, yeah.
yes.
Height.
So if anyone's listening, in the height aspect, yes.
Yeah. They have some big man there. Number 10 for St. Kitts is a big guy. Nash is quite big also.
Yes.
So we have to be careful how we approach this game when it comes to matchups.
And I would think with the height of these players, how do we get around this type of
Well, sometimes
opposition?
we try a man-to-man. If a guy is muscular and a guy is... Anyway, we'll get back to that.
Yes.
Here is St. Kitts. Big man for St. Kitts in the middle. Shoots, misses. Box out there by Julius Fergus. Dribbles it down to Teshawn Phillip, who puts it up and he's blocked. Recovery, Jazzy Weeks gives it back to Stevel Rodney, who drives from the top of the key to the basket. Far end to Teshawn Phillip, who puts up a shot. Misses. Here is Nash. Nash is called for a push-off. Very good call there by the official.
Yes. That was a blatant push.
Yes.
He was a bit lazy
Yes.
to come off his feet, so his hands spoke for him right there.
Yeah. And
So
Nash is a professional player,
Yeah.
and he went to the University of Alaska
Yeah.
and played ball. So he's
He knows.
quite
Yes, he knows.
in the craft. Here is Jazzy Weeks, good fake, passes it to Stevel Rodney, who puts up for 3, misses. Number 10 for St. Kitts with the rebound, passes it out to 4. 4 passes it to the far corner, but the official is in the way, and that is a Montserrat ball.
Yes. The game has found its feet.
Yes.
Our guys are getting into the game,
Yep.
and it's
Substitution.
Harris Fenton is in number 5 for Montserrat.
And
Yes.
number 1 is out. Yes.
Fenton Harris,
Yes.
and he's here. He plays.
Here is
his
Julius Fergus on the drive, and he is blocked, semi-blocked there. St. Kitts has the ball. Montserrat recovers, steals the ball. Julius Fergus passes it to Fenton. Fenton fakes, gets it to Nikon Weeks, who drives baseline and puts up a shot there. Rebound Nash. Passes it over to number 4 for St. Kitts. St. Kitts on the move. Number 1 for Tenkit takes the jump and scores 2 points.
And he scored that off the baseline, so
Yes.
comfortable, getting up there, as you say, the height advantage.
Yep.
They're using it, getting up and over and looking straight into
Yep.
that rim.
Yep. And here is number 2, Jazzy Weeks. Skips it over to Stevel Rodney, number 11 for Montserrat. Rodney skips it to the far corner to Fenton, but high pass to Fenton. Had to jump to try and get
retrieve,
yes, but
and
he was out of his reach.
And we have Yearwood in and Fergus out.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
so,
yes.
number
So that's
9,
a substitution
yes.
for Montserrat. Yes.
So we have some, as you mentioned, height. So it looks like the coach has gone for the same height.
Yes,
and
have to match up.
aggression.
You
Yes.
have to match up. Here we have Senkits with the ball. Number 3 for Senkits. Skips it to the far corner to number 4. Skips it back to the top to 3. 3 assesses, passes it to the big man, number 10. But 10 gets it, passes back to 1. 1 shoots, scores 2 points for Senkits and Nevis.
And I like what Maynard did there. He took the player inside of the paint. As soon as he passed, just turned
Yes.
and gets inside to collect that rebound. So we have our Shamrock boys here playing early, getting
Yes.
that. Harris
Fenton
goes up with a
for
lovely
2
fake,
and
but he's off. I think he's looking for a foul, but
the Montserrat Shamrocks, they need to settle.
yes.
They're not settled as yet. Senkits is capitalizing on boxing out and rebounding. Here we have Montserrat, Nikon Weeks with the ball, getting down the court, number 7 Weeks. Skips, go a lovely pass to Stevel Rodney, who is blocked off the board.
Yes.
Here is Nash with the ball, number 6 for Senkits and Nevis, drives to the hoop, and he misses. Rebound, Yearwood. Yearwood to Stevel Rodney, who passes it to Nikon Weeks, who is blocked also, but he is fouled.
Fouled, yes. And
He is fouled.
that lovely play that as you can see now, we've picked up that pace.
Yep. Yep.
But as you mentioned before, we need to settle the game and just get
and
into it.
Senkits is working a strategy on us. So they started with a fast game, and they're going to want us to play the fast game. And we don't need to play the fast game. We play our game.
Yes.
You can slow it down, but it's all left to the coaches and, what they
And
decide
what
to.
they decide,
the approach is tonight.
Yeah. So a veteran goes up for 2 shots, and he's at the free throw line, and he goes up and he converts his
First free throw.
first free throw for the evening. And he was blessed there by Yearwood, who came out and gave him his
Tap.
the tap, the famous tap.
Yes.
I was
Here's
looking for
Weeks.
that word. So we have the substitution. After putting his 2 rebounds, you have number 4 checking in, and Nikon goes out.
Goes to the bench.
And again, look at the height. And we have a
Yes.
hustler. We have hustlers.
Yes.
So we would say not hustlers, hustlers. So yes.
So number 4 is Emmanuel
Bradshaw.
Bradshaw,
Yes.
and he's in for Nikon Weeks.
Yes. And if you're not here at the Little Bay Multipurpose or Complex, we're asking you to come down and support our boys, the Montserrat Shamrocks. We need every voice of the community and the island to be here, giving our boys that support. So number 2 drives inside, goes back out to number 1, he puts it up. A good rebound by Yearwood. Yearwood pushes it to Stevel, and that was a push, but the officials, so there's a break now for Senkits. Senkits comes up, tries to convert, and he's fouled under the basket, coming inside of the paint. And the foul is on
Number.
I'm not seeing it.
Not seeing the official. Yeah.
So it's on number 5. That's his first foul
Yeah.
for the evening. That's his
But
first foul.
we have to look at we have to look at the technique of Senkits here. Senkits is playing a fast-paced game, and we cannot afford to follow Senkits. Have to settle down, get the ball inside, score some baskets, and we should be okay.
Okay, and the Senkits player missed his first free throw, and Library indicated, official Library indicated he has 1 more free throw, and he goes up, and he converts.
Scores.
Yes.
So that's 17-5 in favor of Senkits and Nevis, with 3:06 to play on the time clock. Shot clock set to 24. Here we go. Fenton for Montserrat, brings the ball down the court. Dribbles, looks, anticipates, dribbles. Fenton looking for someone to pass the ball. Gets it to Yearwood. Yearwood fumbles, and Montserrat ball, it would appear.
Yes. Yeah. Number 8, checking in for St. Kitts. Is it number 8? Oh, my eyes. Yes. On the top of the key.
Yeah, we have Stevel Rodney with the inbound from the baseline. Number 9 skips it to number 2, Jazzy Weeks. Jazzy Weeks gets it to Bracha. Bracha puts it up for 3, misses. And the rebound, number 3 for St. Kitts, passes it to 2. In transition, drives to the basket, and he is out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. It's St. Kitts ball.
Yes.
Number 5.
St. Kitts ball from the baseline. Now, I saw Rodney doing something there that he should have known better. You can actually run on the baseline to inbound the ball. So standing still there, takes away from the effectiveness of inbounding the ball from the baseline. Here is St. Kitts up for 2.
And as you say, they're using that height advantage.
Yes,
every chance they get inside of that key. And number 5, Harris Fenton drives. He tries to put it up. He turns, trying to look for space. Goes out to Stevel Roddy. Stevel Roddy has it on the key. Puts it into Yearwood. Yearwood drops his and pulls up. Good big jumper.
Good jumper there, but he misses.
And he misses. And Montserrat Shamrocks ball, I think. Yes, is it? Yes.
That was a good post-up move by Yearwood. Looking real good there.
And we're here with 19 for the Sugar Boys and
5 for Montserrat.
5 for our Montserrat Shamrock. It's still the first quarter. A lovely
fast
drive.
break. Lovely fast break.
And look how he just flipped that off his fingers. Lovely pass going into Yearwood and a lovely reverse with Bradshaw. Yearwood and Bradshaw putting something together there. And Liebert has a word.
Oh, my goodness.
No, don't clap, sir.
The referee, he's got no technical. So, St. Kitts will go to the line to shoot. These guys need to settle.
Yes.
He's a bit animated.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, St. Kitts shoots their technical attempt. Shoots and he misses.
And he misses. And
possession, St. Kitts.
Yep. So, in this type of moment of the game, as we approach the ending of the first quarter, would there be a difference from the Montserrat Shamrocks coming out into the second quarter of the game?
Yeah, they would have to go back now and reassess, where they're falling short,
and
then come out in the second quarter. Here's Bradshaw driving to the hoop a bit wildly there. But yes, they would have to assess where they're going wrong here, adjusting some matchups. I see some matching up that needs to be adjusted. And they should be all right. Slow back down the game. Get St. Kitts to play your game. St. Kitts playing a fast game. Here's St. Kitts attempting a 3, misses. Fenton with the rebound. Dribbles way down the court. Good drive by Fenton, who misses, but he's given a foul.
Yes.
That was a lovely left-hand attempt for a layup. Lovely.
I haven't seen that in a long time. Nice and easy, went up smooth, but just couldn't convert.
And you can see he's playing good ball, because you are taught that if you feel like there's a trailer behind you to block you, you use that side of the basket. So basically, the guy that's coming to block you would actually maybe hit his hand on the rim or something, trying to block you.
Yes.
So that was a good drive there by Fenton. Very good drive. Goes up for his first attempt. He shoots and he misses.
He's a little hard on himself, but as the game goes, he will find his composure and he will get himself going. And then tonight is the championship game against the Montserrat Shamrocks and the St. Kitts Sugar Boys. The BVI Skillful Ballers was defeated by both teams.
Yes.
And now we're here with the final. And a lovely, lovely play there. Interception by Stevel Rodney, and Yearwood drives, and he goes up big, and he puts it up
for 2 points.
And that was a big, big play by Yearwood, the number 9 for Montserrat Shamrocks. And number 5 comes up, the captain for St. Kitts, with that reverse, and he's Maynard inside of the key, turns and puts it up. Again, we need to find the answer for Maynard inside of that paint. He's very dominant inside, and if you look, that's where most of his baskets
has scored from.
Yep. Yes. Yearwood goes out to Harris Fenton. Harris Fenton goes up, put it back out.
A good pass there by Fenton.
Yes.
Lovely assist.
Lovely vision by Harris Fenton and the team.
Lovely assist.
Yes.
And this guy, 5 from Montserrat, he's brought some energy to the team.
And we're looking for something here from the scorers to the officials. As you can see, two different communication going on. There. It looks like it was a timeout.
Yes.
And then it goes that something was said to your coach.
Yeah.
And your coach is up, so you know once he's up, there's something going on. Yes.
Yeah. Let me say quickly, thanks to our sponsors, gold sponsors, Governor's Office, Sarah, silver sponsors, Ruben Timid, CG United Insurance, MS Osborne, Caribbean Alliance Insurance, Mayat, Bank of Montserrat, Che Mango Villa, Philo Magic Media, Ashok's, Victor's, and Cliff's Bus Service. Yes. So thanks to our sponsors once again for making this happen. Here we have Senkits on the baseline. Big man working, but he's blocked by Kristen Yearwood there.
And I think that's the matchup.
That is the matchup.
I think that's the matchup because
Kristen can play.
Yes, and he's a force to be reckoned with, and he plays with a lot of passion.
And look, see, Senkits is bringing in some more reinforcements.
Yes.
They've taken out 6, and they've brought in their biggest man, number 7. I'll give you his name shortly. Yes, but you know, we just have to get our matchups right. Here is Fenton on the drive, and he's not given that far.
Wow.
Whoa. Okay.
Well, he stands, he goes back, he gets back to his position, getting back to his position early, and there's a lovely play, player turn, putting it inside to the number 7. The number 7 puts it on the top for the captain. The captain goes up. Steven Rodney with the rebound. Big play. There's a block.
That is.
And they're looking for that foul, and the first quarter is over with Steven Rodney looking for that foul. And the Senkits Sugar Boys are now 23 and Montserrat Shamrocks 11. And I will say game on.
Game on. Montserrat just has to gather their composure, settle, get the right matchups. You basically are going to need Yearwood, Stevel, and Nikon has to play a part in this. Yes.
And you're talking about, and the names that you call, you're talking about veterans.
Yeah, veterans.
And guys with a level head that knows the game and know what is required at this time to get our Shamrock boys over the hill. And
it comes with the matching up. You have to get, if you have a guy like that number 7 for Senkits inside, which is he's about 6'7", 6 something. Yeah. And you have a guy playing him at 6'2", he's going to take advantage of it. So yes, we are run at the end of the first quarter here, and we'll just go over to master control for a bit and get right back to it.
But the battle will be won. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. The journey may be long, but the battle will be won. Once ideology becomes a worst nightmare, those we desire will be the ones we fear. It seems to me everybody wants their choice, while compromise is a symbol they despise. Democracy is not what it used to be. This shackled system just brings up tyranny. Without justice, peace will never be achieved. In contradiction, some would like us to believe our churches, they don't care. They tell us to trust in prayer. but the battle will be won. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. The journey may be long, but the battle will be won. I don't know why they're treating us so. Every day, I pray to God to show us the way. Lord, you know that it ain't easy, and many won't believe me if I tell them how the system wicked and hard. They're treating us bad.
And I say welcome back to the Little Way Sporting Complex, where the score here is 23-11 in favor of St. Kitts and Nevis in this third encounter championship game for the MABA 2023 Basketball Invitational in Montserrat. We are now in the second quarter of tonight's encounter, and we've seen some really good basketball thus far, and we expect to see more as the night progresses. Montserrat is playing in their whites tonight. St. Kitts is in their national colors, colors of their flag. That's what their national jersey is made up of. So we're here, and fair enough crowd here. I've seen the stadium more packed. Yeah, so with it, yes, more people here with, but I guess. Maybe the weather has people in their houses.
I was at a certain point today. I was wondering if we had a tropical storm.
Yeah, the wind is high. Yeah, the wind is high. Winds are high.
So,
yes. Oh, sorry. Let's big up our sponsors again before the action gets back going. Our gold sponsors, the Governor's Office and Sarah. Our silver sponsors, Ruben Tumid, CG United Insurance, MS Osborne, Caribbean Alliance Insurance, Mayats, Bank of Montserrat, Chairs Mango Villa, Philo Magic Media, Ashok Supermarket, Victor Supermarket, and Cliff's Bus Service. Thanks to them for making this event possible.
And is this the second annual?
Yeah, it is.
The second annual MABA Invitational basketball tournament, and I must say, some of the students asked for the Antiguan team as well because they were looking for that. But I must say the quality of the games we've seen, close matches, there's no big score lines. But as we get back to the match,
St. Kitts with the ball, big man for St. Kitts, inside, puts it up, rebound Nikon Weeks, who dribbles down the court, skips it over, but ill-advised pass there, intercepted by St. Kitts. Number 1 for St. Kitts with the ball, passes it to number 5, who looks, gets it into the big man, number 6, on the post play, puts it up, and scores 2 points.
Mr. Maynard.
Yes, he's a fundamentally sound basketball player. Here's number 5 for Montserrat, Fenton, dribbles, skips it to number 4, Bradshaw, puts up for 3, and misses. Rebound St. Kitts, rebound on the fast break. Good one, number 4 for St. Kitts, on the drive, and he is fouled by Rodney. So he will go to the line to shoot 2 shots.
And what I noticed with the St. Kitts players, as you mentioned before, that fast pace. And they're putting it in as the transition comes from inside of the Montserrat Shamrocks half. They're looking to get that ball up the court and driving. When there's a one-on-one situation, they're looking to take on the play inside of the paint.
I watched them practice this morning, and I knew this was coming.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And they're using it at their advantage. And I will think that our Montserrat Shamrock boys would have something to counter this in time to come. They're just feeling it out. The game is still there.
Still young.
Yes, it's still young.
And he scores his second free throw.
And that's Dario Deal or S Delhi.
Yeah.
Sorry, anyone in Sugar City, I am sorry. Is when I looked down, I saw the name, and that was one of the names that gave me a twist, a tongue twister.
Tongue twister, yes, yes. Yes, Nikon Weeks and puts it to Rodney. Rodney gets it back to number 13 for Montserrat, who fumbles and rebound.
Watch that ball, I'm
good
telling you
pass,
about.
and it's intercepted. Good hustle by Montserrat there.
Yeah, Fenton Harris getting back, helping his team out, so he can force that ball. Is it side or base? Yes.
Yeah. Baseline inbound. Senkit passes it to 5 inside the paint, but misses. Here's Nikon Weeks on the drive down the court, and Montserrat ball.
I hear some words coming from the Montserrat bench, and a lot of talking coming there. So constant words coming from the bench, talking, helping our boys.
Good pass inside to Yearwood from Rodney.
And
very good pass.
Play. That's strong play.
Here is Senkit again.
And as I mentioned, getting that speed inside of their game, not wasting no
good
time.
Good call by the official. Very good call. Travel on number 4 for Senkit. He was a bit off balance.
Yeah.
Here we have number 5 for Montserrat. Inbounds the ball to number 30. 30 on the dribble. Gets it down. Good screen set by Yearwood. Yearwood to Rodney. Rodney to the far corner. And he drives to the basket, number 30. Yearwood for 2. Misses, but Rodney puts it back off the glass for 2 points.
And lovely put back.
Yep.
Lovely put back. And the awareness under the basket. Yeah. We just need to get that going, and we're there for tonight's championship match.
Yeah, yes.
Remember, folks, this is a championship match. So the winner here has the bragging rights for 2023 as the St. Kitts player drives inside. Maynard goes big. The number 10 goes up.
And puts it up.
Inside and put it up.
Good jumper.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we're seeing a lot of things early in this match. And a lovely
good
turn.
spin there.
Look at that.
Basketball.
And that had the crowd going for a moment.
Yes,
but
number
look
5
at
on the drive. And very good call, ref.
Yes,
he lost control of the ball.
Yes. And as I mentioned, very good play.
Yep.
We're looking at some very good dynamic play from each team.
Yes.
And it's coming. So if you're not here, make sure you get here. Yes.
Here is Fenton. 5 for Montserrat. Gives it to Rodney. Rodney assesses, dribbles, pulls up his dribble pass. Football outside by the St. Kitts player, Montserrat ball. And the other thing is too, spacing is very important in these games. Good dribble there. Good hesitation, and he's blocked. Well, he's fouled from behind. Spacing is very important. You on the court, you have to assess where your fellow players are. So you don't want to be drawing the defender with you to another player, because it makes things congested. So spacing is very important, and we try to teach the youngsters spacing.
And we say what you do without the ball.
Exactly.
So you create something without the ball.
Yeah.
You can make something happen even though you're not in possession of the ball.
Yes.
And you make it easier for your player, for your partner inside of the game. And that's something that it will come. Yes.
Yeah. No, number 13 for Montserrat at the free throw line. Missed this first free throw. Attempts the second. Puts it up, and he misses. Rebound Senkits. Number 1 for Senkits with the ball in the far corner. Escapes it over. Montserrat is number 5. Gets it inside to number 10. 10 back to top to Senkits. 1 from Senkits on the drive. Left hand layup. 2 points Senkits.
And you have Rashawn Thomas checking in.
So the score is now 31-15 in favor of Senkits and Nevis. Drive. Fenton on the drive. Gets it to Yearwood, who misses.
And some lovely play between those two guys. There's a little team. A little team within the team going there. As I say, someone checking in, or that's a timeout.
Yeah.
So we have a timeout call from the Montserrat Shamrock bench. Am I correct?
It looks that way, yeah.
And Coach Bong sees something that he needs to address straight away.
Yes.
And I love that type. I love it. Use it while it's early. Get all guys together. We don't want the score line to
Don't want it to run away.
you know, so get that together. But we're here, and we're here for the third night.
Yep.
And we have seen some exciting basketball.
Yes.
I must say, last night I was caught up outside. I was passionate. I was, you know, but to see, I'm not taking away anything from the BVI players, because with their numbers and what they have done over the last 2 years, anywhere, Coach Simmons, sit, stand, or lay, I like to say respect to you, because what you've done with those boys.
Of course. We have to give him the respect. He's boy. His coaching is different.
Yes.
And I love it.
And you can see the respect, because when he speaks, everyone looks up attentively straight to him, and they understand their role.
Yeah.
You know, and
I would like to see BVI come with at least a 10-man squad.
Would you? would you?
Well, yes. I mean, you know, I would like to see them at their full potential.
Yes.
And see what
they
havoc they will cause.
Oh, yeah.
Because, listen, these guys, they amaze me when I used to play, back in the day, BVI had like 8 Rastas on their national team. And these guys were deadly.
Moving. Don't stand still. And they understood the game.
Yeah.
And when you understand the game, with what you keep saying, the foundation.
Yes.
The foundation aspect of any sport, along with this sport, a five-man sport on the court.
Yep.
As I'm talking on the court. Yes. You know, it's something to withhold. And I like this sort of camaraderie coming from our Montserrat Shamrock guys. Every time they get a chance, they talk.
Yep.
And that's something that can only build and help us to go from, as they say, strength to strength. Yes.
Yeah. So the score here is 31-15 in favor of St. Kitts and Nevis.
And I like that they're waiting for them
Yes.
down there. So it shows something is happening.
Yeah. 6:59 to play in the second quarter of this encounter. St. Kitts with the ball. Number 5 for St. Kitts. Brings it up the court. Gets around the screen. Gets it into number 10. Number 10, the big man for St. Kitts. Puts it up, misses. But here is Nash on the boards. And
yes,
and Yearwood and 9 and 12 for Montserrat need to get involved in that rebounding. 5 shouldn't be struggling like that to get that rebound. Here is 13 for Montserrat. Pulls up a 3-pointer, misses. And here is Thomas with the rebound for Montserrat. Gets it to Yearwood. Yearwood misses for Montserrat. Here is Nash passing it over to number 8 for St. Kitts. St. Kitts passes it to 6 to 5. 5 goes back to the top, assesses. Number 10 sets a screen, rolls off the screen, and puts it up for 2 points.
Watch that lovely screen.
That's it, man.
Watch that screen.
Basketball.
As you say, back to basics. That screen was just so smooth. The
so
transition
smooth.
coming in, turn, receiving back the ball, and doing with a mid-range jump shot.
Yes. Here we have Montserrat on the drive, puts it up to Rodney. Rodney shoots, misses. He'll advise shot. Here we have St. Kitts with the ball. St. Kitts and Montserrat on the floor, rumbling for the ball. Montserrat, this is a floor game here, but it's recovered. And Fenton tried to get it, but he went out of bounds.
And I think, guys, we need to go back into that word, that S word that you used before, and settle.
Settle.
You have to settle. At this point.
If you start playing the game, your opponent's game, you'll end up in problems. Yeah. And here is Weeks. Weeks is on the court here, Nikon. Number 5 for St. Kitts. Brings it down. Gets over the half. Skips it over to number 8. Number 8 passes to 1 for St. Kitts. Good defense there by Weeks. Montserrat stepping up in their defense. Lovely. Montserrat stepping up in their defense here. Weeks trying to push out the big man there for St. Kitts, but scores 2 points. That's a 2? Yeah.
A 2.
2-pointer.
Yes, so a lovely defense working up, but at that moment, just leaving that man open for that split second, you see that he had time to relax and get his shot off.
Yes.
Fenton Harris goes
skips it over to Bracha, who shoots 2 points.
Yes, and Bracha is a hustler because he's back up at the court after releasing that shot, urging his guys to get back, waiting for Tikwan Rogers to come over the line, the number 5 for St. Kitts Sugar Boys, who is on the top. And I No, he was a captain last time, but he's a little quiet in this tournament. And there was a push.
Number 8 for
Number 8.
It's called for the push.
Yes. So officials are on point again, looking for everything tonight. Remember, it's a championship
Yep,
match.
it is.
Yes, so we need to understand that there's a lot on the line in bragging rights here.
Of course it is. There is. And here's good pass there inside. Thomas not up to the task there.
I wasn't expecting that pass.
Here's number 8 for Senkits. Gets it over. Dribble, skips it back to the top to 5. 5 to 6. 6 gets it into the big man, number 10. 10 gets out. And a 3-point attempt missed. Montserrat with the brown. Weeks assesses, passes it to Fenton. Number 5 for Montserrat. Goes in the far corner. Dribbles, gets over the half. Drives. And he tries to put it up. And he is fouled. Fenton has the idea as to what we need to be doing at this time.
Yes. Driving, collecting that foul.
Yes.
And going up for his... There's a timeout called. Is there a timeout call for the St. Sugar Boys?
Yes.
So now Shamrock Boys are heading over to the bench
Yes.
to get some words of wisdom for 2 minutes or 1 minute. So we have everyone's having them words of wisdom. And as you can see as well, I see the crowds. The crowd is sneaking in.
Yes.
And
the crowd is building in. Yes.
They're getting in, and we were so caught up in the game, we don't see that.
That the crowd is, that's grown over
We're
there.
loving it, and if you're at home, to all our mature people, I don't say elderly anymore. I say to our mature folks that knows the game, we're right here.
And Coach, let me put in a plug here. I must say thanks to your guys, the MSS guys.
Yes.
Charleston, Thompson,
Etienne Udu, Sean Greenaway, and Ramaya White.
yes, they've done a lovely job.
Yes.
And you know, Maba we're gonna send a letter to the school,
Yes.
thanking them for what they've done.
And that's a follow-up from the SBA class.
Yes,
And
yes.
they're the guys from the SBA who
Yes.
just did their SBA for 2023.
We appreciate it
Yes.
a lot, and they've come here, and I showed them in 5 minutes what to do, and I had to say nothing else to them.
Yes,
And
yes,
that's just lovely.
And sometimes they even say, Coach, it's all right.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
said
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
And they're very capable. So I just, as we mentioned
course,
before, sports carry you to different places that you don't even think that you can go, and who knows?
Yes.
Who knows?
Yes.
So Harris Fenton is up for his first free throw.
And
He converts it. Not his first for the night, but the first one for that foul. So we're up. It's 35 to St. Kitts Sugar Boys and 18 to Montserrat Shamrocks. And he's converted all two. And there's a Fenton is in, as a Harris Fenton is out, and the next Fenton is in. And next player who has that fast pace, who can take that ball
And he can shoot that three-pointer also.
That three-pointer, so it's good stuff.
Rashawn Fenton
Yes.
for Montserrat, number 10, is in. Senkits with the ball, 5 for Senkits. Drives and he slips. 10 has the ball for there. Number 3 for Senkits, gets it into 6, back to 10. On the mid-range jumper, and he scores. Montserrat has to play some defense and box out on these plays, as number 10 will dominate in the paint. Here is number 13 for Montserrat. Gets it over to Bracha. Bracha shoots, misses. But Thomas lackadaisically put up that shot, and he was blocked.
As you mentioned before, that skill, taking it from if you're on the left, bring it on the right.
Yes.
So then he could have drawn that foul.
Yes.
But luckily the ball is his, and it's from side, inbound from the side. Goes to number 13. 13 looks for number 4. Providence. Number 4 has it.
Yes.
Bradshaw put it out to Fenton. Fenton takes it on the top of the key. Push it around to the number 13. Push it inside to Nikan. Nikan tries, and a lovely interchangeable play. But shot clock violation.
Yeah. And there has to be court awareness.
Yes, yes.
Whoever the point guard is, I think 13 might be the point guard. He has to be aware of the shot clock and call what's happening.
Yes.
Yeah. Here's number 3 for Senkits. Gets it over. Passes it to number 5. 5 for Senkits. Comes around to the far corner of the arc. Gets it over. Montserrat steals it. Bracha gets it to Fenton. Fenton on the dribble. Bad pass by Fenton. Intercepted by number 6 from Senkits. 3 for St. Kitts. Gets it over to 10. 10 pulls up for that jumper again. Scores. Number 10 is going to burn Montserrat from that spot.
And he's just looking inside because of the height advantage he's seen right inside of that rim. So we must get something out there on him early, putting him off that shot. He has converted now. His conversion from there is very high.
Yes.
So we are out to the number 13 on the top of the key. Goes, drive, looks to drive, put it out to Fenton. Fenton fakes, put it out to Thomas. Thomas looks for help, goes up. Little strong off of the backboard there. Goes back around. Maynard picks it up on half of the line. Goes to the number 3. Maynard interchange, driving, spin, reverse.
2 points.
And converted. And that's Maynard going inside. So that's St. Kitts Sugar Boys 42 and Shamrocks 19 with 1:57 on the clock. Number 7 goes up, tries a shot. Nikan steps early. Number 10 again, puts it inside, and he fakes.
Basketball.
Thomas takes the ball up, put it out to number 13. 13 drives up the court, looks for that into the feet, goes to number 4. Bradshaw
Big
converts.
shot by Bradshaw.
And that's a 3-pointer, good conversion. Again, the official had a word. So 2 substitutes are in now. Thomas is out, Yearwood is in, Fergus is out. Fergus is in. Yes.
Fergus and Yearwood.
Yearwood.
Weeks and Thomas is out.
Oh, yes. So Nikan is out. Veterans replacing a veteran.
Yes.
So lovely. Meeting them now. 1:29 on the clock. St. Kitts number 3 brings the ball up. Puts it on the outside. Number 9 tries to 8 tries to fake. That number 7 turns. And if you look again. And the number 2.
2 foul. Rebound dunk there.
Yes. And a lovely play inside, and
Yearwood
drives inside of that paint for 2. So now it's 24-44. St. Kitts player looks at the clock, looks at his coach. Coach stands up. Aye. And that's a. Let's see what happens here. Number 7. Is that an offensive foul? Looks like it. Yes. It's an offensive foul from number 7. All right. So the ball goes to the side, and as you mentioned, look, Sean going away right there in the thing.
Yes. These guys are.
And it looks like an official NBA game. You've seen the quality as soon as there's something. These guys are right there on track. The ball comes inbound to number 13. 13 Yearwood. And the number 13 plays it on the top of the key. There's a screen set. Screen goes around, looking for his players. Back to number 4. Number 4 pulls up that.
Tough luck.
And inside
he gets it back.
Look up. And Julius Fergus comes in, converting. Number 14 for Shamrock Boys, getting that ball up. 33 seconds on the clock. Number 3 brings it up for St. Kitts. St. Kitts Sugar Boys drives number 8. Number 8 tries to go up. And he was fouled going to the basket. And now foul is on number 4. So number 7 goes up.
And if you look at, I was looking at St. Kitts the other night, and they're playing this high-low. So basically what happens, the 2 big men go in the block. Depending on what side the ball goes on, they drop.
Yes.
One drops and one stays at top. And that play works.
Yes,
because it works miracles.
Yeah, because the height advantage, and then anything comes off the spit, they're right there to receive that secondary ball. Yeah. But now he goes up, he converts, and as I said, that height advantage. He's
tall.
Tall. So number 13 brings it on the corner, goes up, top of the key, looking to drive inside the box. He went up, he was blocked.
Fenton, young Fenton from Montserrat is the guy I see that makes that drive, but he protects the ball and gets it up. Here's Julius Fergus, 14 for Montserrat on the baseline. Good drive, and that is a good drive there by Fergus on the baseline. Yes.
Some lovely basketball. I say the veterans have come and changed the game, and there's a foul. Julius Fergus. Yes. So Julius picks up, that should be his second.
Yeah.
His second foul.
Yeah, I think that's his second.
Yeah, but it's needed in a time, yes. His second foul. It's needed in times like these where It's a inbound from the side. So yes. So some of that aggression is needed. I think it go push it up. And that was a call again. And can't see in that corner. Liebird. Is it Liebird? Yes. Ball belongs to St. Kitts.
Foul on Fenton.
Foul on Fenton. No? 10? Yes?
Yeah, Fenton.
Richard Fenton.
Yeah. Pushing.
Okay. So I love the dynamics of this game. And so if you know basketball, you look at that score. Yes, it's 45-28. Shamrock 28, or Montserrat Shamrock 28. And St. Kitts and Nevis Sugar Boys 46 conversion. And number 10 has checked in for number 2. And
if you see what's happening now too, St. Kitts is putting on a press.
Yes.
On Montserrat, on the inbound. I don't know what the official is saying there. Oh, the sub. He has a problem with the substitution.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so inbound Montserrat. They're playing a man-to-man here. Good steal by St. Kitts. So St. Kitts now is putting on a press on the inbound.
And with seconds.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
You know
exactly.
They're making a statement, a psychological
statement.
Early,
Yes.
so. And I like the intensity because even the Shamrock boys are still trying to get something out of these seconds. I think the shot clock, they're asking for to put back some seconds on the clock because it will count. It will count if you have time on a conversion of a 3-point play or 4-point play. They need to get
this play should be designed for Fenton, Rushan, to get around the screen and shoot a free.
And it looks like it.
He at this point in Montserrat basketball, Rushan Fenton is our best 3-point shooter. He's our better.
Best, yes.
Yeah, best. I would say our best, at the moment. Yeah.
He's in form.
Yeah, he's really in form with the 3-point shot. So
now you have the St. Kitts Sugar Boys with 46 at the half, and you have Montserrat Shamrocks with 28. So join us in the next 5 minutes. The next 5 minutes of very entertaining 2023 MABA Invitational Basketball Tournament right here at Little Bay. We're asking you to come down, tune in wherever you are. Make sure you're on the YouTube shouting, giving your flowers, giving your rose, whatever. And we're out. Back to Master until...
To go unheard at the highest levels of decision making.
Equal rights and justice. Everybody looking for this. Gender equality. Now realize universally it's no longer a man's world. No longer man in control. Woman on the rise, making their contribution in society. We hold in top position. The head of state is a female. The local magistrate is a female. Deputy governor is a female. Chief medical officer is a female. So now you see gender equality. Woman earning big salary. So now you see gender equality. Woman running things in this country. The tables turn, yes the tables turn. Woman is the breadwinner. The tables turn, yes the tables turn. Man staying home preparing dinner. In a world
where shadows dance. Gender equality, yes, have a chance. No confine, no chains to bind. Hearts and minds together entwined. Men and women, side by side. In this journey of life, unified. In equal footing, strides our land. A symphony of voices, beautifully designed. The head of state is a female. The local magistrate is a female. Deputy governor is a female. Chief medical officer is a female. So now you see gender equality. Woman earning big salary. So now you see gender equality. Woman running things in this country. The tables turn, yes the tables turn. Woman is the breadwinner. The tables turn, yes the tables turn. Man staying home preparing dinner. Let's break the chain of disparity. Celebrate the strength in diversity. In the rhythm of equality we sway. For a world where all voices have a say. No more shadows, casting prejudice. Every soul deserving happiness. A tapestry of colors, woven so strong. Inclusion and respect is where we all belong. The head of state is a female. The local magistrate is a female. Deputy governor is a female. Chief medical officer is a female. So now you see gender equality. Woman earning big salary. So now you see gender equality. Woman running things in this country. The tables turn, yes the tables turn. Woman is the breadwinner. The tables turn, yes the tables turn. Man staying home preparing dinner.
You are so immune. You are so immune. This is a cry from the voice of the people who have been neglected by deaf ears. We know you can see. We know you can hear the agony that my people bear. You took an oath. You claimed that you had a plan to ensure growth in this blessed land. But because we highlight your incompetence, you silence the people in your defense, then giving false impression that you're in command when we know he's the big boss twisting your hand. Then you insult our intelligence with your disdainful arrogance, making us realize that you're a devil in disguise. You are so immune to the cry of the people. You are make mistakes. Sometimes we get burned. But whatever it takes, we should try and learn. No one have all the answers. We don't expect a miracle. But as elected leaders, you're in debt to the people. But every day you're on plane, traveling to and fro. And whatever you bring back, the people don't know. Then you allow the governor to dictate our top positions while you're crushing the people with taxation. So much billions gone to Ukraine while everything here going down the drain. Others are rebuilding while my people are migrating. You are so immune to the cry of the people. You are so immune. Can't you see how we hurt? You are so immune to we pain and we struggle. You are so immune. No wonder you treat us like that. Your top supporter who had your back, you allow them to take his contract. If you have the nerve to do that to him, is welfare for me and Junie. I hope one day you get the gall to pull us out of this squall, to redeem this land from economic devastation. Lord. Hear the cry of the people, my brothers and sisters. Lord, we all have a purpose. Not everyone can lead. And leadership is dangerous when it's plagued with greed. Sometimes to overcome, we must be willing to yield. But you are so damn stubborn, this country will never heal. How many more small business you want to see fall down dead? How many more of our children must go to bed unfed? All them tough decisions are going to lead to your demise, because with people's position you don't want to compromise. It took John at the gas station to let us know about all the millions you get from poor people's purse. I'm wondering if you're cursed. You are so immune to the cry of the people. You are so immune. Can't you see how we hurt? You are so immune to we pain and we struggle. You are so immune. No wonder you treat us like that. It is clear you have no shame, cause you never want to take no blame. Giving people one belly full and telling them they should be grateful. I hope you find the decency to resign respectfully, to redeem this land from economic devastation. Lord have mercy on our souls. Long time we want you. Then okay, stick up in the ear. You are so immune. You are so immune. Lord, hear the cries of the people. Hear the cries of the people. My man.
Watch it. On the subject of character, it's a lucky me source and that's a factor. 'Cause character is the substance that make things that matter last much longer, much longer. It's the glue, it's that flavor that makes society glow. Character is different from reputation, you know.
for me and you. Just character. It shows character. It shows character. It shows character. Hey. 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 For example, a police character paper can hardly speak of the matter, but about character, only people with character can make a judgment on character. No character, where it comes from, keep it in that DNA. It determines what you do and what you say. So your profession, job calling does not determine everything. A university degree cannot make you fit in. Social ranking just go in, or even pass the win. Hardly says a thing, just fooling. Working hard for your daily bread, shows character. Making sure the nation is fed, shows character. Looking out for the elderly, shows character. Mind you pick me when you make it, shows character. When you do what your work obligates you to do with a sense of balance and fairness for me and you. Shows character. It shows character. It shows character. It shows character. Look. Hey. One more. Hey. Recently, an officer shone so brightly, representing his calling quite competently. He did not look the other way, no, or take bribery as a protective arm of society. He was the difference in the outcome in a high-profile case that drew widespread attention. This is my work to execute, and I must stand up, showing equal rights and justice right at the top, setting a copy of an example, no matter who gets trampled.
Welcome back to the Little Bay Sporting Complex, where we are now in the third quarter. Score is 50-30 in favor of Senkits. And Senkits with the ball. 1 to 5. 5 for Senkits. Dribbles to the top of the key. Comes around the arc. He's been defended by one from Montserrat. Big man inside. Passes it over. Steal by Montserrat. Number 1, Teshawn Phillip. On the drive. Pass to Yearwood. 5 for Senkits. Showing them how it's to be done.
So Harris goes up. Harris takes the ball on the outside and the corner. Comes over the line. Screen set by Fergus. Drives. Gives the ball out to Nick and push it up off the rim. Rogers inbound. Yes, the number one. Number one goes, drives to the basket. Pull it out on the key. The top. Number 4, a little bit off. Rebound by Nickon. Nickon takes it. Number 7 for Montserrat Shamrock goes to Fergus. Fergus give it to Phillips. That's Phillips.
Yes.
Number 1 to Sean Phillips. Takes it out. Everyone comes over the line. A lovely screen by Yearwood. Ball goes out to Fergus. Fergus looks to drive. Has the ball. Look to put it inside to Nickon. Nickon Weeks goes, drives up. Blocked. Goes out to Harris. Harris gets the ball. Goes up and off the glass. Strong play from Harris Fenton, number 5 for Shamrock Boys. Ball comes in from Rogers.
And here we have travel called by the official, Montserrat ball. Ball will be inbounded by Julius Fergus, number 14. We have a substitution. Fenton is pulled out. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Teshawn Phillip with the ball for Montserrat. Dribbles, gets it over the half, but being defended strongly here. Poor screen set there by Yearwood. Yearwood comes to the top. Why is Yearwood at the top dribbling the ball?
Just a little miscommunication right there. He was bumped. I guess he thought that Nick and asked for the screen from him, and there's a.
But what needs to happen? He needs to stay in the baseline. He's a good baseline player. He's a good rebounder.
Dominant.
He's a good block shot. So shot blocker. So he needs to stay in the baseline to help counter the Senkits front line down in the baseline there.
The centers, yes.
Yeah, it's you know.
We just pray that it was just a moment there where miscommunication.
Yeah,
right?
we're taught. We're taught, right?
Yes.
You know, and coming up around guys like Garp and Rudolph Lee and these guys, you know, this is a man I played with where he kept me going. If I was lapsing on the court, I'd say, yo, wake up. Let's get it going. You know, these are the little things that you have to talk. And we try to teach these guys, you have to talk to one another on the court.
Yes.
Basketball is that you have to talk.
Communication.
Yeah.
Communication. Constant.
Yep.
Constant communication.
Exactly.
Relaying. The relaying of information.
Yeah.
Always pick it up.
Yes.
Sure. Move. Yes.
Exactly.
And it should be uttered out there. So as we always say that you need a leader.
Yeah.
And you, as you say, the point guard. Sometimes.
Yeah. The point guard should be the leader on the court.
Yes.
He should be.
Okay.
So you're not missing any action. The guys are just returning to the court. Montserrat's possession. Nikon Weeks with the inbound. Gets it into Jazzy Weeks, number 2 for Montserrat. Passes to Teshawn Phillip. Phillip dribbles. Gets it over the far corner to Nikon Weeks. Nikon dribbles. Nikon drives to the basket. And he is fouled. So Nikon Weeks will go to the... Is it on the floor or shooting?
Shooting. 2 shots.
2 shots.
Yes.
Yes.
So Strongman has indicated to Liebird, and we have a good official setup.
Yeah.
As always, you know, our Antiguan counterpart.
Yes.
And
It's Senkits.
Senkits, and we have our very own Liebird inside as well. Well, you know, he's from them as well.
Yes,
Sugar
yes.
City.
yes. But, you know, he speaks well for our basketball,
Yes,
you know.
yes.
He has come here, he's lived here, and he's, you know, become our head official,
Yeah.
and it's all good for us.
Yes.
He has Nikon Weeks converting.
So we have a good score line of St. Kitts Sugar Boys 52 and Montserrat Shamrocks 34.
With 6:25 to play. Here we have the guard for St. Kitts. Gets it to the big man under the basket, number 10. He's blocked by Fergus. Hustle for the ball there. Number 4 for the St. Kitts. Drives to the basket, and he is fouled by Fergus. Fergus has to be careful,
Yes.
as he'll get himself in foul trouble before the last quarter.
2 shots, and it goes up. A very aggressive play there again by Fergus. Not allowing that player to go up, pushing him to the free throw line. Anything can happen, sending him to the free throw lines. But the conversion rate for some of the St. Kitts players are very high. But as you can see now,
He missed his
he
first.
misses first. You know, so sometimes, you
Yeah,
know,
of course.
yes,
Of course.
telling them, hey, don't walk here again because I am here. So
Yeah.
psychological games
Yes.
are needed at times. So
And
he
he
converts one, and there is a substitute coming in.
14 goes out for number 11. Stevel Rodney returns to the action.
Yes.
Here we have Jazzy Weeks with the ball. Brings it down the court. Greeted by number 5 from St. Kitts. Over to at the half. Back Phillips to Weeks. Weeks dribbles. Gets it to Kristen Yearwood. Yearwood. Teshawn Phillips shoots.
There's a foul by the number 4 again. Blocking off Yearwood, who was coming around, I think. He was coming around and blocked
ball
him
from the
off
side.
there. So inbound Rodney.
From the side of the baseline. From the baseline. Yes, here's Jazzy Weeks with the ball. Dribbles. Passes to Yearwood. Yearwood to Fenton. Fenton, good pass to Weeks.
Look at that pass.
Basketball. Basketball. This guy Fenton is
Yes,
amazing.
Yes.
Here we have St. Kitts on the attack. Skips it to the far corner. Number 4 for St. Kitts. Ball off. Montserrat ball.
And that's that hustle.
Yep.
Hustle. We need to pick up that
Yeah.
hustle. Come inside all around, covering all the bases on the court and getting into the Sugar Boys' face. I'm sorry, Sugar City, but I am
That's how it is. 7 for Montserrat. Nikon Weeks with the ball, gets it over to Fenton. Fenton on the drive, protecting the ball back to Weeks. And that is basketball. These guys are working together. Jazzy, Weeks, and Fenton working here. Very good assist there by Fenton.
Look at his teammates giving him
that encouragement. Yes.
You know, he started a little shaky going into this tournament. His first time back in Montserrat for years, having a word with him and looking at what he can do.
Yep.
I know over a period of time, he will showcase what he has under that belt. And he's showing it, bringing the team together, and as you mentioned, that's play.
And as I said before, all they needed to do was to settle.
Yes.
Once you settle, if you start playing your opponent's game, you're going to be in problems.
Yes.
So settle, play your game. And here we have Jazzy Week shooting his free throw.
Yes, and a very good player as well, who I admire over the years, who know how to drive, know when to take it back, very fearless for his height, and his conversion rate.
Yes, very good.
Well. And that's a
good
big
steal
play.
by Nikon Weeks over to Fenton. Fenton controls, gather his composure, gets it to Weeks, back to Stevel Rodney. Stevel Rodney at the top of the arc. Gives it to Fenton. Fenton, number 5 for Montserrat. Over far corner to Jazzy Weeks, who is defended fiercely here by 2 Kittian defenders. Nikon Weeks for the 3. Misses. Rebound Stevel Rodney. Gets it in to Christian Yearwood, who gets it over to Nikon Weeks for misses. And Christian Yearwood dunks it home. Christian Yearwood. That big monster dunk through the middle. That is the basketball that I want to see these guys playing.
Yes.
Here we go. Senkits with the ball. Number 3 for Senkits. Dribbles. Gets it around the corner. Montserrat stepping up their defense here. Back to number 8 for Senkits. There is a 3-second violation.
Yes.
Yes.
And as you can see, the pressure that the Shamrock boys are putting on is causing a lot of things.
Yes.
So there's a timeout now.
Yes. That was a lovely dunk.
Yes, yes. And it was coming.
Yeah.
It was coming. The play by Harris Fenton, building up his players.
Yes.
And as you can see, they built that foundation. And as you can see, it brought out something within the team.
As I told you, Yearwood was playing out of character.
Yes.
He needs to play in the arc, and the
the
rebound dunk will come.
Is it floating inside?
Well, yes.
Yeah, floating inside the arc.
Yes.
And I like that. Again, as you listen to that, why I said talking, the arc, and certain terms that he's been using, I haven't heard them in a long while. And you know, so it's something that brings back that moment.
Course.
As soon as you say it, you know.
Yeah.
But
And he has that jumping ability.
Yes.
So anything comes after him, he'll attack it.
Okay.
So he's good at that. And I love that dunk, though. That dunk was a monster dunk.
Inside a game like that, within, with all that possession and bodies around him, as I say, that was very good.
Yeah.
So
and Fenton, number 5 for Montserrat, Fenton, he is amazing.
Yes.
This guy is amazing.
And that's something that a special added body with that kind of mentality and that kind of play and that kind of vision.
Yeah.
Because as you can see, he did some no-look pass.
And the thing is with him, if we get the right financing and we get them here earlier, they'll gel with the team a bit.
Yes.
We'll be a force to be reckoned with. Yes. Here we had Fenton on the attack. Gets it to Jazzy Weeks. Jazzy Weeks, number 2 for Montserrat. Dribbles. Gets it around to Christian Yearwood, who gets it out to Nikon Weeks, who passes it to Fenton. Fenton on the fake, gives it to Nikon Weeks. Nikon Weeks on the drive, puts it up for 2. Ooh, he misses. Senkits with the recovery, gets it over to the big man, but Senkits, a little bit hard there. Yes.
So again, you have it, and listen to the crowd. And as you listen to the crowd, that's what I'm talking about. The crowd is always there. The home court advantage. And
means a lot.
It means a lot. So players listening to the cheers, feeling the energy. This game.
Here we have Christian Yearwood at the top, getting it to Jazzy Weeks. Jazzy Weeks 2 skips it back to Fenton. Fenton dribbles, gets around. Good fake there by Fenton into Yearwood. Yearwood tries to get it over too, but he misses. Senkits on the break. Nikon Weeks and good attempt there by Nikon for a block. Senkits recovers. Number 8 gets it back to the top, skips it to 3 for Senkits, gets it into the big man Nash, who goes under the basket. and a little bit of
Trash talk.
yes,
Trash talk.
yes,
I like
yes,
it. The
yes,
two big
yes.
man posing up. That's two veterans.
Yes, of course.
And I like that energy.
Of course.
Nick and his willing him on and say, yeah, show me what you got tonight. And if you're not here, you can understand the energy that is being put forth here tonight. Down here, they're leaving nothing.
Yeah.
And Shamrock boys are up to the task.
Here is Senkits on the jump shot and 2 points.
That young man,
So we have a
is
score
live
of
wire.
55-41 here at the complex in Little Bay. Here is Fenton for Montserrat, number 5. Dribbles. Pulls up his dribble, looks for one of his teammates to get the ball off to. Here is Stevel Rodney, skips it to Jazzy Weeks, who drives, puts it up to Kristen Yearwood, who misses. To Jazzy Weeks, to Stevel Rodney, who assesses, tries to force it, and off the Senkits player, Montserrat ball.
And I like that they're looking for players now. They're moving around the court, pulling out the St. Kitts players, putting them, sending them where they want them. It's just to get the conversion up. So 4 on the shot. Clock. And that's a lovely and 1. That's a lovely and 1 player. Now you're talking about his dominance right now. That number 9 for Montserrat, Christian Yearwood.
That's where he needs to play. He has to play in that position there.
So he went up, converted his basket, and now he's going for his 1. He's on 1, as they would say.
On 1 shot.
He's on 1 shot. So he composes himself. He goes up, little off, and we have the ball.
Oh, Kristen Yearwood. Kristen Yearwood on the boards. He's called for travel. What?
And that was amazing because he was in the ear.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so and you know the official call is fine. So
they're human.
Yes.
Here we have Flea for St. Kitts.
So the ball is being moving around. The crowd is calling for defense, and he goes up at number 3. You can't leave him open. You cannot leave that guy open. That number 3 for Sugar Boys, he has his conversion rate, and he's giving Jazik Week some talk and then. So Fenton Harris goes up. Steven running inside. He has help inside. He turns, but again, no one is there to collect that basket. And the ball goes out to number 1 for St. Kitts. He throws. Maynard is inside of the key. The ball, there's a fumble. Number 2 as he pushes it back out to the number 6. The number 8, number 3 puts it. Maynard and number 2 goes, and they're putting that ball. That ball is moving around, and again, a 3
for St. Kitts.
For St. Kitts, and the bench is going wild over there. The coach is. So now Harris Fenton comes up with the court. A screen set by Yearwood.
Very
He's
good
looking
screen.
up, and a lovely
big shot by Harris
big,
Fenton.
Big shot. And he converted that shot so comfortable. And he knows. And there's a turnover again. So our boys are going up. Number 13 is driving. Goes out to Stevel Rodney. Rodney turns. Put it back outside. See there?
Tough luck.
Yes.
Yeah.
We need some defense.
Wow. Let me see what this call is going to be. Foul. Yes.
It's one of them things.
Yes, of course.
It's one of them things.
It happens.
But I would have instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the momentum is stepping up here.
Yes.
This game is going to be exciting. 61-45 in favor of St. Kitts. 5:33 to play in the quarter.
In the third quarter. And it's getting up. And
Yes.
as I can look again, people are sneaking in beyond our eyes.
Yes.
On this side, it's getting full. You see the adults, and I like to see the mixture of the younger ones with the mature ones inside.
Yes.
And everyone is well seated, eyes on the court.
On the court.
Yes, and I love that certain people I know knows nothing about basketball. They're here jumping, and every time something happens, they're cheering. So
Yes.
that's a plus.
St. Kitts, number 1 for St. Kitts, converted his first free throw. He'll attempt the second. Gets the ball, bounces, shoots, and he scores.
Converts, and there's Rogers checking in for St. Kitts, number 5, the captain for St. Kitts. I wonder if he's still the captain or Maynard. Maynard looks like the dominant force inside of this match today. And
5 for Montserrat on the drive. Pulls up for the jump shot. Misses. 5 for St. Kitts. Gets the rebound. Skips it out to the far corner. Gets it over to 6. 6 skips to 3. 3 to 5 for St. Kitts. Here is number 5. Gets it to 6. 6 gets it back. 5 has it. 5 drives to the basket and scores 2 points. Here we have Fenton for Montserrat. Needs to be aware of the time clock. Down to under 10 seconds. Here we have attempting a jump shot. He is fouled, but Kristen Yearwood puts it up, misses. Stevel Rodney with seconds on the clock drives and too much passes there.
Yeah, too many passes. That's an overpass.
Yes,
but
too much touches there.
Well, we have a very, very competitive fourth quarter coming up, a very exciting fourth quarter, and this is something that I wish every time at settings like this would happen, is just to see the teams who are down to see if they have that ability to just
catch
grind it out.
And this is where BVI is good.
Yes.
This in a situation like this, BVI they have this thing worked out.
Yeah.
And I have to give them kudos. Kudos to the BVI team. They come every year and they represent well.
I was looking for Coach Simmons earlier and to have a word, but I see him in his entourage.
Way down.
We'll try to catch him at a certain point. I think we have a time that we can catch him. But I think the excitement of this match, if you're not here, we're here down at the Little Bay Multipurpose Complex, and it's live basketball. And I say live. It's exciting. We're in the booth, and you know we can't control ourselves. So that run of play from the Montserrat Shamrock boys, they had a lovely 8-point to 10-point run where they dominated for a while, but the Sugar City boys, they got it back.
Yes,
but the game is still on.
Still on. Game is still on.
As you know, sports.
A couple of flip pointers can change this game. So.
So I'm wondering now what Coach Bong is telling his team and the St. Kitts team, again, taking some advice from their senior coach. What's his name? Spezia?
Yeah, Coach Spezia.
So in that moment, I'll give you some time to big up some of our sponsors.
We'll big up the sponsors. Our gold sponsors, Governor's Office, Sarah, silver sponsors, Ruben Timid, CG United Insurance, MS Osborne, Caribbean Alliance Insurance, Mayats, Bank of Montserrat, Chemango Villa, Philo Magic Media, Ashok Supermarket, Victor Supermarket, and Cliff's Boss Service. On behalf of MABA, I would like to say thank you for your support, your continued support, and it's all in the favor of having, top-notch basketball on Montserrat in the December period. And, we have a world-class facility here that everybody's talking about. We had a game last weekend with Guadeloupe, and they were so amazed with this facility. It was unbelievable.
I was right there, and they were just one of the players, he came off and he was talking to the side, and the local rep that was with them, they asked him, he said, amazing. Simply amazing. Amazing. Montserrat amazing. And I was like, yes. And that's what we want. Sports tourism. I'm an advocate for sports tourism. We know what sports can do. It's an international language, and it brings unity, and you create links, networking, and that's something we need to look into.
It. Of course, that's it. And we were, as I said to you, we went to Miami to FIBA elections, and the networking was
good.
It was great. It was magnificent.
Yes.
And people couldn't believe that we were playing basketball so close after COVID.
Yes.
So when we told them we had a tournament, they were like, what? A whole big tournament? We said, yeah, we had a big tournament. And everybody was representing all the countries that were here. St. Kitts, the manager for St. Kitts, Wendell, was there. BVI's president was there. And all of them were giving us kudos for our tournament. So, this tournament, there's no limits for this tournament. but we just need the support.
And it can only get better because
Yes.
using medias like Magic Media, getting out there, the viewings
Yes.
and the quality of the viewings as well is something that will help to help some of our players.
Yes, to be seen.
To be seen
By scouts, yes, of course.
And that's
course.
something that I'm an advocate for.
Yeah.
And yourself and the MABA, I would like to say thank you very much. But
Of course,
I
coach.
think
We
put
have
it-
to work together for this. You know, it's all about the game.
yes, so I'll
Yes.
I'll let you lead.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we have the commencement of the fourth quarter. We have a foul there. So Senkits, number 2 for Senkits, will go to the free throw line to shoot some free throws. Also, we'd like to say thank you to Mr. Weeks, Kenton Weeks, who is here, you know, carrying out his physio duties with all the players. When you're playing this game, there are some injuries that come along that, you know, we are so happy to have a physio on island that can deal with this kind of stuff
Yes.
and these injuries. So yeah, it goes good for our sports.
And trust me, Mr. Wade, I can tell you from traveling.
Yeah,
I've traveled with some teams that don't even have a water equipment manager.
Yes.
And to see there's a
A
physio,
physio, yeah.
here. Even
Yes.
in our SBA,
Yep.
you had the physio, you have the Red Cross, you had everyone. So
yeah,
kudos.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
of course. Yes, so here is it. Montserrat possession. 13 for Montserrat on the drive. Skips it out to Fenton. Fenton comes in for a close range jumper and he scores. Fenton has that 16-foot jumper. He has it.
And he's composed. Look
Yes.
at him going up. I wish someone had taken that picture.
Picture of him
Yes.
in the farm.
Yes.
Yeah, here is Senkits.
Maynard
6 for
drives.
Senkits. Drives to the basket and he scores. This guy is a monster. I spoke to him today and he said, I said to him, I want to big you up on the radio and thing. And he gave me some stuff. And he's a pro.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here is Stevel Rodney from Montserrat. 11 with the ball. Drives. Good, lovely pass to Kristen Yearwood who scores 2 points. Kristen seems to have, he wanted to dunk that ball.
Yeah.
Jazik Weeks was struck by an elbow, it looks like.
Yes. And there's a new baller on the court. Yeah, he looks like he's going for a dunk.
Yes.
He wants to follow Yearwood and do something there as well. But yes. So we have a official timeout.
Referee's timeout.
Yes. Something. Okay, so the official is talking to Mr. Weeks. I guess maybe he was looking to see.
Yeah, he seems to have been struck in his face
so he
or
was
something.
making sure that he was
Yeah,
all right.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I think he sent him off because maybe there's blood or something.
Yeah,
You never
possibly.
know. So yeah, so
Yeah.
that's good officiating. And as you were saying about Maynard today.
Oh yes, so I had a conversation with him, and you know he was telling me about what he's done and thing. And this guy is a pro,
Yes, yes.
and you can see it in him. And I'm thinking that Senkits is going to make it in a couple of years. He's going to be the head of basketball in Senkits. Yeah.
Okay.
As
And he
the,
was
maybe
here
the head coach. Yeah,
he was here the last time.
in the
and he was
coaching.
very
In the
vocal.
yes.
Yes.
Looking at him, I can see Senkits. Here is Senkits with the ball. 3 to 8. 8 puts up for a corner free. Simple 3-pointer.
Yes.
This guy makes that shot look like
I saw him
cutting a
sneaking
piece of
around.
cake.
Yeah,
Yes.
we were talking. I saw him sneaking around,
Yes,
but no
yeah.
one picked him up.
yes.
Yeah.
Here we go. Montserrat with the position. 13 for Montserrat. Dribbles. Skips it over to Bracha. Bracha gets it back to Fenton. Fenton on the fake. Puts up a jump shot. Short of the rim. Here is number 5 for Senkits. Pass into Free. Free gets it to the far corner to 8 again for Flimore, but he misses. Here is 6, the big man. On the shot. Misses. Stevel Rodney with the ball. Gets it to Bracha. Bracha tries to score 2 with his left hand, but he misses. Here we have 5 for Senkits. Dribbles, assesses, gets it over the top to 2. 2 to 6 for Senkits. And the big man for Senkits, number 6, scores 2 points. So the score is 73-49 in favor of Senkits. Montserrat. 11, Stevel Rodney throws it to Kristen Yearwood. Yearwood throw there for an alley hoop. Misses. Good transition basketball here by Senkits.
they're freestyling
And
now.
number 2 for St. Kitts will shoot and one attempt.
Yes.
He was fouled.
By Fenton. So that's Fenton third foul.
Yeah.
And number 4, Bradshaw is having a team talk. So that's his second foul.
Yes.
So they're having a team talk. So again, the game just a while ago, you mentioned something before. We're adapting to the speed of their game.
Yeah.
And we were just playing the simple basketball, moving it all around.
And getting the shot.
Trapping.
Yeah, of course.
So our guys need to manage that on the court, because I will think the coach would have mentioned, hey guys, the same thing you were doing, continue.
Continue, yeah. So number 2 converted his and one attempt.
Yes.
So he basically scored 3 points, 2 with the basket and 1 with a free throw attempt.
Yes.
As he was fouled on the shot. Here we have number 13 for Montserrat, bringing the ball over the half, getting it to Stevel Rodney, passes to Nikon Weeks. Nikon Weeks on the spin to the basket, misses. Number 5 for St. Kitts with the rebound, skips it over to the far corner to Flea. Flea gets it back to 6, down the middle, 2-2. 2 gets it back to 6, inside the paint, and 2 points. And he is fouled. So there's another and one there for
St. Kitts.
St. Kitts.
Yeah, Maynard again. Big man again.
Big man.
Using his know-how.
But I keep telling people, if you look at this guy's footwork, that's what makes him great.
Yeah.
He has lovely footwork in the paint.
Yes. And as you mentioned before, with his experience,
Yes.
uses that moment.
Yep.
He knows when and where, and he picks it up fast. So right now you have 79 to 49. 79 to 49. Shamrock Boys 49. Sugar City 79. And we have our boys moving the ball around. Shamrock Boys going. Christian trying to get that ball up. Lovely fake. Nikan going up. Driving to the basket. Rebound by Rogers. Rogers takes the ball. Goes down. Put it out to the number 4. And there's an alley and there's a dunk. So these guys are showboating now. And the number 8 to number 7 and their height. They're very tall. And that's a lovely ball here as a steal. So a steal, number 8 goes up, drives to the basket, converts number 2 with a one-hand put back. So the number 2 has put the ball back. So the score now is 83-49, 13 with the ball on the edge of the box. Goes into, there's a turnover and there's a timeout. So there's a quick timeout now from the Shamrock Boys. It's 49 to 83. So a word of wisdom is being spread here to the Shamrock Boys. But we're here live down at the Little Bay Multipurpose Complex. We have live championship MABA 2023 Invitational Tournament going on here. And our Shamrock Boys are in the fight.
Yeah.
In the fight of such a lovely evening and a lovely weeks of basketball, a lovely week of basketball against the St. Kitts Sugar Boys. And the crowd is being entertained.
Yes, of course.
You know, the
of
crowd
course.
is being they're little down at the moment.
What I love with Montserrat crowd, with our crowd, is that we support good basketball.
Yes.
So we have Montserrat, we have our team, but if St. Kitts makes a good shot, the crowd cheers for St. Kitts.
Yes, so it's not a bias.
Yes, yes.
Good sportsmanship from the crowd.
Yeah.
Good crowdsmanship.
Yes. The players are now returning to the court, and it will be a St. Kitts possession. Number 3 for St. Kitts gets the ball down, gets it over, advances over the half. Number 3 with the ball, gets it to 8. 8 pulls up, but he pulls back on the shot. Number 3 skips it to the far corner, into, and foul on number 12. Pushing the big man. Number 7.
So we have now number 7 inbound from the baseline. Yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Number 3 inbounds.
In 3 bound, I say.
Yeah, number 3 is going to inbound.
Okay.
Gets it to 3 to 4 for St. Kitts. St. Kitts on the drive to the basket, and he is fouled.
again, the aggression from Fergus
Yes,
early
yes.
in, showing him, hey, you're not walking here. And he goes to the free throw line. And number 4 goes to the free throw line. And it's Dario Esteli.
Yes, and he will shoot 2 free throws.
Yes.
Kristen Weeks. Kristen Yearwood
Yearwood is in.
returns
Yeah.
to the action. Here we
Number
have
4,
number
Dario.
4. Bounces, shoots,
And
misses.
misses. So I mentioned that earlier, and sometimes that foul is needed.
Yes.
And aggression, the aggression is
Yes,
needed
yes.
inside certain areas
Yeah.
of the court to put the other team, the opposing team, off.
Yes,
their
of
play.
course,
So
of course. Don't come in here.
yes.
Here's Stevel Rodney with the ball. Gets it down over the half. Pulls his dribble. Gets it to Yearwood. Yearwood on the drive. Christian Yearwood for 2 and 1.
And that's dominance.
Yes,
dominance.
and that's where he needs to play.
be,
He
yeah,
has to
yeah.
play there. Has to play there.
So
His dad, John,
John, yes.
had hops similar to him.
Yes.
John could have jumped. Also, Kaya, they were really great jumpers. You had to keep these guys boxed out. Here's Christian Yearwood shooting, and he misses. Number 8 for Senkis gets the rebound. Number 3 has it, passes it to number 4. 4 back to 3 for Senkis. He gets it over to 8. 8 back to 3 at the top of the arc. Gets it over to 4. 4 gets it into the big man number 7, who puts it off the glass for 2. What a shot.
One hand.
Yes,
As I
turns and
mentioned,
shoots.
he's just looking inside
Yeah.
the basket with the height advantage. And Nick and Weeks looks out to Stevel Rodney. Stevel Rodney looks out, goes back out to Yearwood on the top of the key. Drive, looks to drive, driving big, showing his
Jump ball. Christian is also strong.
yes, very
So that's a jump ball. Possession Montserrat.
yes.
No, possession Senkit, sorry. They just changed the arrow on the scoreboard.
They're doing a jump ball in the corner.
No, it's possession.
Possession?
Yeah,
I don't
Montserrat possession.
Okay.
Hold on, whistle is blown. Yeah, Montserrat possession.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't see the line.
Yeah. So I think what happened a couple of years ago is that they stopped on jump balls now.
Yeah.
They just give possessions.
Possession, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
So
I
the
was
ne-
looking, I was saying, what?
Yeah, the next one is going to be Senkit.
Senkit,
Yeah.
So we have it here and we
Montserrat.
look up.
Thomas with the ball for Montserrat. Passes it to Fenton. Fenton number 10. Gets it to Christian Yearwood, who passes it to Stevel Rodney, who misses his shot. Foul on the big man for Senkis, number 7.
And I'm looking at number 7. He's real tall.
Yeah, he's tall.
Wow.
He's about 6'8", 6'9".
Wow.
He's a tall guy.
So you have Stevel Rodney going up for his
2 shots.
2 shots. And we're asking the crowd to give them some energy. Give
Of
our
course.
boys some energy. You know?
Rodney shoots, misses the first.
And he-
Fenton from Montserrat, number 10, has been a bit quiet tonight.
Yes.
And if he gets going now, he can do some damage. And here it is. Lane violation. One more.
Yes,
Senkits.
Senkits. Bring man number 2. And he knows.
Yes.
I'm wondering if it's the 8 or the 2, because to me both of them
Both
did
of
it.
them did it, yeah. And
All right, and that gave him a steady second chance to convert. So now the number 8 for Senkis goes up, looking for his teammate number 3. Back at the end, he goes up, and you know he has this at times,
Of
but
course
he
he
missed
can.
at time. Aye.
Stevel. Turnover by Rodney. So Senkit's ball with 4:36 to play in the fourth quarter, score 86-52. Senkits in the lead. Senkits with the ball. Here we have lovely pass there on the baseline. Big man to big man. These two young guys, 2 and 7,
Yes.
working well together
Working
on the
well.
base. For Senkits, here is Stevel Rodney. Calling for some patience there.
Yes.
Skips it to Thomas, who needs to get, okay, Fenton with the ball. Rashawn Fenton on the drive. He is blocked. Number 8 for Senkis. Gets it over to number 2. Here's Devil Rodney with the rebound. Skips it to Christian Yearwood. Christian Yearwood dunks it home. See that kind of hop?
Just smooth. Yes.
Man,
That's
that's
so
hops.
smooth.
Here is number 4
Effortless,
for
come on.
Senkits. Gets it over the half. Goes into the corner. Gets it to Fleet to the big man for Senkits. Skips it to the far corner to 8. 8
This
shoots.
guy open.
And he shoots. Can't leave him open.
Can't leave him open.
Can't leave
as
him
soon
open.
as you see that, you know. He's
Score
set
91-54 with 33:30 to play.
Yes.
Here we go. Screen set by Thomas. Steal by Senkits. Number 8 for Senkits on the break. And he tries to dunk it, but number 2 recovers. We have a foul
A foul.
on Weeks. I think it's on Weeks. Yes. Pushing, maybe pushing, yeah. Yes. Yes, so, just to let the world know, basketball is alive in Montserrat.
Yes.
We try our best to keep it alive, but we just want it to go beyond the borders and remain beyond the borders so people know basketball. Montserrat is a basketball nation. And here we have, luckily, Nikon. Good box by Nikon there. Here we have number 11 for Montserrat, skipping it to Stevel Rodney. Stevel Rodney with the ball. Nikon Weeks setting a good screen. Stevel Rodney. Here's Christian Yearwood. Dunks it again. Dunks it again. Christian Yearwood.
Some good defense,
Yes.
early good defense.
Here we have the big man for Senkis getting in the paint
Just
again.
So smooth getting
back.
inside of that
Yeah.
area. And we still have a bit to go.
Yes.
2 minutes.
Here we have Rashawn Fenton trying to get in his shot. He wants a free so badly. Here is Thomas with the ball from one side, passing it to Nikon Weeks from the far corner, who sets, shoots, and scores. Nikon Weeks for free. So the score is 95-59 with 2:21 to play. Senkits with the ball. Gets it over the half. Big man for Senkits. Baseline and 2 points. That is bad defense there from Montserrat.
Those two guys have
High
been
low.
working together. Yes,
They're running
I
the
know what
high
you're
low
saying,
play.
Yeah.
Yes. Steal here from Senkits. Number 1 for Senkits. On the drive and misses. Rashawn Fenton gets it over to Nikon Weeks. Nikon Weeks set. Shoots for free. Misses. Number 1 for Senkits with the ball. Gets it to number 3 for Senkits. Who pushes. Gets it over the half. Defended by Rashawn Fenton. 7. Here is number 1 for Senkits. Getting it over to number 7. Who puts up a J. Misses. Rashawn Thomas trying to get the rebound.
Yes.
Unsuccessful. So the score is 97-59. 1:35 to play in the fourth quarter. Substitutions. 5 Fenton for Montserrat and Bratcher back in number 4. Weeks is out and Rashawn Fenton is out.
So there's a timeout. So we have a timeout there called.
Okay.
And good communication going there with the guys still at all to the end. And you can say now at 97-59 with 2 minutes remaining, our boys tried.
Yeah.
They tried.
They tried.
Yes,
They tried.
I know.
There's no miracles gonna happen here tonight.
Yes. With that kind of time.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
But as well, we've seen some entertaining basketball. I
Yes.
will not stop putting that aspect of what we've seen to here.
And
a good show.
Yeah, and
A very
we
good
have
show.
we have a tournament coming up next year that is called CDC, and Antigua had Coach Spezia and went to CDC and won it.
Yeah.
Senkits now hired Coach Spezia. They are going to CDC too this year.
Yes.
So Antigua and Senkits will be going to CDC to play.
Okay.
So Antigua got some success with that same coach,
Yeah.
and now Senkits got him,
Yeah.
and they're trying to win that competition also.
And he's here.
Yes,
And he's here,
in Montserrat.
So you can see we've been blessed with greatness all around.
Yes.
You know, we have the the
And I think he's closely netted with Genzil
yes
and
yes,
these guys. So yeah.
I think he's one who's responsible
Yeah.
for Genz's
Yes,
scholarship and
yes.
so forth. So he has ties with Montserrat.
Yep.
And as you can see, the St. Kitts boys are on the 3-point line looking for that shot. Shot clock.
And the basket has been waved off.
Yes. So it's, yeah.
You have Rodney with the ball, passes it to Fenton. Fenton to Bradshaw. Bradshaw, number 4 for Montserrat, gets it over the half, gets it back to Fenton. Fenton, 5 on the drive. Fakes, give it to Rodney. Rodney shoots for 3, misses. St. Kitts, number 10, big man for St. Kitts, on the drive. Puts it off the glass, and dunked by St. Kitts. Big man, number 7, put it back. Where it belongs.
Yes. And they're up.
Yes.
So everything is working for them. It's
Yes.
going in there. That's the way the game goes. So Thomas looking a little tired there.
Yes, he is 10 again on the attack. Puts it up. I think he wanted to give him the alley hoop.
Yeah. Was in 5 minds, not
Yes,
even 2
yes,
minds
yes,
right
yes.
there. He was in 5 minds.
The score is 99-59.
and
Seconds on the clock.
And do remember tomorrow night we have the All-Stars against the winners,
yes.
tonight, which surely looks like the Sugar City boys.
Yeah.
The 2023 Maba Invitational champions. You know, it was held by BVI. BVI has turned it over to these guys at the moment, and everything that they're putting up is going in.
Yes.
But tomorrow night, you're invited to some very, very entertaining basketball where you would see the All-Stars. So you will see a lot of things tomorrow night.
Yes, tomorrow night should be interesting also.
Yes.
So the score here at the Little Bay Multipurpose Center is 101-59 in favor of St. Kitts and Nevis. St. Kitts and Nevis has won the MABA 2023 Basketball Invitational.
And we will have to say, unfortunate game for our guys tonight, and I seen some improvement in their playing style and what they're doing, and we have to give them that special tap on the shoulder and the love and the camaraderie that they have brought into this championship for 2023. It was good entertainment,
of course,
and we're talking and telling the fans, don't lose hope, because that's sport.
Exactly.
Development plan, 5-year plan, 10-year plan, and it can only go to be a better and better and better and better.
And coach, and I'm telling you, the national sports policy needs to be put into legislation.
Yes.
And once we get that going, that's a big document.
Yes.
Once we get that going, covers all sports.
Yes.
And that's something that we need to, our politicians and our top officials need to push.
And that's something I've been advocating for years, and we're close.
Yes,
we're close.
Very well.
We're close.
And one thing I'll tell you here, one thing I'll say to you as a coach, and I see what you're doing, you'll have the full support of MABA.
Yes.
In anything that you try to put forward.
Yes.
I like your energy. I like how you put things forward, and it only speaks well for the youngsters, for the country.
And as you can see tonight, look at the future.
Yes.
And
yes.
Without the help of MABA,
exactly,
we couldn't.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So we're saying to everyone, good night.
Good night. Yes. Good night from Little Bay, from the sporting complex. And coach, it's been a pleasure.
Yes.
Doing this with you again.
Be back tomorrow, because tomorrow will be.
We're going to carry tomorrow's game. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So we're back here.
Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Very well.
So we have special guests coming through. So I'll pull guests from all over. Yes.
Very well.
All right. So we signed out and we go back to Master with the 2023 St. Kitts Sugar Boys being the MABA Invitational champion for this time.
Yes.
All right. So.
Mother Tucker needs an explanation. We are not your tummy tucker, for sure, not this boy proclaimer. So, Mother Tucker, we deserve an explanation. Don't take our people for granted. Behave.